Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be episode 4 of Veganize Me. I really enjoyed last week's episode. I hope you guys did too. Let me know what you thought. If you like the sweet or like savory stuff better, I'm not really sure what I want to stick with. Maybe we'll just switch up between the two. But this week we're going to be doing cornbread. It's been pretty rainy lately, so just been kind of in the mood for cornbread. So we're going to find a good cornbread recipe, veganize it. I think I might want to put some jalapenos in it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to get our ingredients ready and we'll get started. You might notice in the background this little guy running around. This is Ryder. He's our little boy. He's usually off at school with his friends during the day, but he's homesick today, so he's probably going to tear up our background. But just want to let you guys see him. Say hi. Say hi, Ryder. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we've got all our ingredients here ready. The first thing we're going to do for this recipe, we're going to do some flax eggs instead of, well obviously instead of regular eggs. But yeah, I think some flax eggs will be fun, something we haven't done yet on the channel, and cornbread's a great time to use them. We'll see that. The recipe calls for 2 eggs. Flax eggs are usually like a tablespoon of ground flaxseed with 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. We are just going to do 5 tablespoons for the 2 eggs. We're just going to mix this up a little and then set it aside. This recipe also calls for a cup of buttermilk. I showed you in the last episode how I make buttermilk, so it's just 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar or lemon juice for every cup of milk. So that's what we've got here, just prepared it ahead of time. So, first thing we're going to do is combine 1 stick of melted vegan butter, our 1/4 cup of honey. I used agave nectar, something I've used to replace honey in the past. Works pretty well. And lastly, we're going to add in our 1/2 cup of sugar. Then we're going to combine this mixture. Okay, now that we've got this combined, we're going to add in our eggs, our flax eggs. As you can see, they've really started to thicken up. It's kind of what you want. I could wait a little longer, but I'm really in the mood for some cornbread. So we're going to add about 1/2 of it, and then really whisk it good. Then we'll add our other 1/2. And whisk it again. Okay, it's nice and beaten. We're going to add our buttermilk in. Now that we've got our buttermilk in, we're going to combine it. Now that we've got that mixed up, we're going to set this bowl aside, and we're going to combine our flour, our cornmeal, and our salt and baking soda. I've got them both in this container. We're going to combine this. And now finally, we're going to slowly add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients until it starts to form. We don't want to overmix it, so just till it combines, and we'll get started. Okay, we're going to call that good, and we're going to get our pan ready. Okay, so we've got our pan. One thing I did want to add to this is some diced up jalapenos. I'm not going to add too much because I don't want it to be too overpowering, but we're going to add a little bit. And I think we'll call that. The recipe says to butter the pan. We're just gonna use some avocado oil spray. And then we're gonna pour our batter in. I'm just gonna mix the jalapenos in a little. The one thing about using flax eggs is it's gonna make it a little darker than normal, a little brown, but that's not something I'm concerned about with this cornbread. Okay, we've got it in our pan. It's a little liquidier than cornbread I've made in the past, so we'll see. Might be a good thing, might be a bad thing, who knows. We've got the jalapenos in there, looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven. We've got our oven set to 375 degrees, and we're gonna bake it for 25 to 35 minutes, what the recipe calls for. We're gonna check it after about 15, see where we're at, see how it's going, and then we'll go from there. Well guys, it turned out great. I haven't tasted it yet. I am definitely excited to try this one. Let's cut a piece and see how it tastes. See what the inside looks like. I'm gonna do a corner piece here. So I should have got a bigger piece. Here's our piece. Still pretty hot, but see it there. It looks pretty good. Got a little piece of jalapeno in here. I'm gonna eat these little crumbs. This is really hot still, but it looks very delicious. Let's see. That is really good. Ooh. It is really spicy. I didn't add very many jalapenos. I think those are some pretty hot little jalapenos. See the side a little, still steamy. Jalapenos are definitely a good idea. They make it really good. But yeah, I like it. It turned out good. This was definitely a success. I'll put the recipe down below for the original one. And then all we switched out was we used our buttermilk recipe, 2 flax eggs, earth balanced butter, and we added some jalapenos. And it turned out really good. I would recommend making this one. Maybe add some oh, we also used agave syrup instead of the honey. If I were to make it again, I would probably add some cheese, but that's just because I love cheese. I go a little overboard. I think if you're baking anything with cheese, the blocks of Diet cheddar are the best. It's so much better than the shreds, and it's definitely worth shredding yourself. I'm getting another little piece here because I want some more. But yeah, this is definitely a good recipe here. You can always, if I was going to be eating it all right now, I would have melted a little more butter to brush on top. Maybe have some agave with it, but overall, this is a good recipe. I'm probably going to have a little butter with the rest of this slice. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what you think I should do for the next episode, and if you have had any success with any other types of vegan cornbread. Let me know what you thought. And yeah, You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Both of them are Jake Bakes YT. So keep up. I'll be posting about the episode, sometimes little teasers before we upload it. And yeah, I will see you next Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy baking.